I was working in training at the time at NatWest, and I was offered the opportunity to go along on a certificate in training practice with Isabel. Guided me through the programme with some encouragement. After that, I then did an MBQ 5 in management with Gillian Scholefield, and then I've just completed the PAC with Maureen as well.
I had done the CPP, wanted to do something more. My previous job, I didn't have access to all the information that I would have needed, so I went for the intermediate qualification, which suited me more.
The content was really interesting because it generated quite a lot of discussion and some thought after the event as well, but also meeting people outside of your normal area. So I work in finance and I met people from various different areas, and that was quite interesting to find out how it applied to them and what kind of standards they followed in terms of HR and training.
I think initially you could feel a bit worried, thinking that you wouldn't be able to have the support because obviously they're not based in the Isle of Man, but you can easily pick up the phone and speak to anyone there. You get emails weekly. Carol was just absolutely marvellous. I would recommend her as a tutor to anyone. You could pick up the phone, any questions that you had, or email her, and yeah, she was a great support.
They've got a really strong presence, they're very well respected. Those who know them have only got good things to say about them, so I think that speaks volumes. And whenever you hear the name spoken, people will generally recommend that their courses and their qualifications are well worth following.
I think just the one-on-one that it offers, the support that you get, basically the door is always open, so you can always get in touch and ask any questions that you have. I finished the course about a year ago now, but Carol and I are still in touch because she was such a great tutor.
But you know, I didn't realise how much I'd learnt until when I was doing my PAC evidence and I went back over the work I'd been doing in my business for the last couple of years, and without realising it, I had followed all of the standards and the requirements of the qualification I'd done in training previously and also in management, and none of that had necessarily been conscious, so I hadn't realised I'd been doing it until I sat down and went through it. So I found it was quite interesting to understand how to apply the principles of what you're learning to the workplace.
I have just got a new job which I start in 2.5 weeks, and I'm going to be head of legal and HR in a new company. So fantastic.